I'm Kath, the Corny Sewing Girl. Welcome back. It's absolutely lovely to be back. There has been a few things going on, and to be honest with you, I put my hands up. I have been in a little rut with me sewing. Me sewing has just been non-existent really since Christmas. Basically, first of all, I started having a few headaches when I sewed, and I realised perhaps I need to change my glasses. So I started down the road with booking an optician's Specsavers, to go and have my eyes checked. They gave me glasses then that after waiting 3 weeks to get an appointment. Then they weren't right. They gave me bifocals, or was it varifocals, I think. And they weren't right. I was coming up here trying to have a bash with me sewing, and it weren't going right. So I went back and I got just these, which are just normal glasses, and Karen Miller ones. And I got these for reading. Oh my God, everything looked enormous with them. And I got a pair for driving as well, some Polaroid ones in Karen Miller as well. So I got all those three. So now my eyes are sorted, but that took forever. And I also had my son home as well. And he was home for like 6 weeks because he lives in Italy. He works, although he lives in Italy, he works for an English company called Truro. And he's an offshore driller. Oh, I love him to bits, and it was really lovely. I wanted to pop a little picture of him in, but he said, I'm not very good in that one, Mum. But I will. I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I put it in, but I'll let him pick one. Anyway, apart from that, I've been a little bit down with one thing and another as well, because my new carpets I had at Christmas, they've been sort of like, I don't know what's the word. I'll pop a little picture up in a minute when I go and show what I've been up to at the weekend and where I've been, and showing you the Truro fabrics where I bought some fabric too. In amongst them, if you see a bit of carpeting come up, you'll know it's me explaining about, that I was a little bit disappointed. So I've got that ongoing. I'm trying to get that sorted, and just, the weather being mucky and that. But last weekend, we always do it when my husband's home. We always pick a nice hotel, and although we generally bounce around the same ones because we like them. And we went to the Alverton for a lovely lunch on Saturday, and it was really mucky and wet. So I'll pop a little picture in then, because things like that always cheer me up. And because I was feeling a little lethargic, and I always like to try and keep fit, because I think when you get older, you've got to put the effort in a little bit more then. And I always like to go swimming. So I've been feeling guilty not home sewing while I was out swimming, and I was trying to keep that up as well. Plus, I love walking. I absolutely adore walking. So when my son was home, we went for some lovely walks, and then I carried on walking just to keep fit, do it every week, So I was in a bit of, I felt bad not up here, but there's also a lot of bugs going around, A lot of my friends have been down with the flu and chest infections. I've been fairly lucky, and I've been keeping me vitamin C up because I've been eating a lot of, fruit and veg to try and help beat all that off. But this morning I woke up really early hours this morning with a terrible migraine. I know I shouldn't eat cheese, and I don't very often do it, but my husband bought some really lovely cheese, and he said, go on, just try a little bit, and I did. And this morning I woke up at 5 o'clock, and my head was pounding. So my husband said, well, don't lay there in discomfort, get up and have a cup of tea and a bit of toast, and you might be all right. And actually it did do the trick. I sat there watching YouTube 5 o'clock this morning, and yeah, my headache did go. So mind you, I love a bit of toast and marmalade. Mind you, I love food in general, and I do like cooking as well, but you can't always be doing sewing when you like doing other things. You know, I like gardening and I like cooking. But I have now thinking I've been buying a few things in the shop. I bought a dress in the sale in sea salt. I should have brought that in with me because I brought some others in. But that one was lovely and well worth the money for £40. But the only thing with it, it wasn't summer colours. It was navy with a bit of pink in it. And I'm thinking, in the summer, I really like some really nice summery fabric. But I have bought this one as well. This is compared to what I'm going to make. I bought this one as well because this was in the sale. This was 85 down to 39 in a little boutique near where I live in Chapel Street in Camborne. So I bought that one. Yeah, it's like a viscose jersey, that one is. And this one here, the reason why I've got this one out again is because I'm looking for, you know, I used to do those dresses with all the piping going round and the concealed zip and the cap sleeves and the princess seams. And then you do the pencil skirt that goes on the bottom. I absolutely adore that. And I never get fed up with wearing that style. Oh, pardon me. But the only thing is with that, I find that they're quite tailored. And when you come up, you've got all those steps to do. It's in like a quick sort of a dress to make. Oh, I still feeling it. Getting up at 5 o'clock this morning. You know, I still feel that I haven't quite woke up properly. So if I don't make much sense, you'll think, oh, dear her, she's been up since 5. Anyway, this one here that I made was such a lovely, because it's got no zip in the back. This one was such a lovely, easy make, you know, and that was this pattern here. I wouldn't mind making that again, but I must have been tired at some point because I don't think I got the pattern pieces in here. I got to hunt them, you know, so I think these are all the other parts for all the other bits that you can see in there. But that one there is this dress here. It's just had a little neck facing around here, which was so easy to do, and a V-neck. And they're slightly, you know, sleeves are slightly going off the shoulder a bit, you know. But that one and that one had a little bit of elastic that I put in. I just done a zigzag. I've shown you this before around there. And this one looks lovely on, you know, with a little black cardigan and black boots. That one does look lovely on. I'll just pop that one down there a minute. So if I can find the other bits to that, but I do love raglan sleeves. So this one here, I might try and see. This is an Adele dress. I've bought this one in a sewing magazine, or maybe a year or don't know how long ago, long time I expect. But if you could see up close, that is just my style, that one. Now, if I could make that into a raglan sleeve, because sometimes you always get a big sort of a crease thing here if you don't do the raglan sleeve or something. But as for a quick make, I think that would be absolutely super. But it's being able to slip it on and off. But if it's got an elasticated waist, that one would be lovely. But I noticed how the instructions on this were really great. Look how good, how lovely are they, look, for instructions. And on the back, it has got a zip. But sometimes if you make it up, you can get away without the zip, and sometimes you can, but, you know, put the zip in. I might even, you know, do a little trial run of that in some material, do a little twirl of that just to see how it goes with those dolman type sleeves. So I got that one. And I'm just hoping the pattern in one of those ones that you've got it on front and back and you've got to like trace it off, I'm hoping that's not like that. So I like that. And on here, I sometimes when you're first starting to go out and the weather's just starts to pick up. It's nice sometimes to have a cardi or a little bolero, and I seen that there, that little bolero, and because it's not too long, it's just quite cropped. I just thinking that, as you can see it at the top there, over a dress would be quite nice, and I quite like that. And this is a simplicity one, and that is K1665 for that little bolero. This one here, I don't think it's got a number on it. It's just the Adele dress. Size 6 to 20 it comes in. Yeah, it's just that I suppose it was in the sewing magazine, it says down the bottom there. So probably on Etsy or somewhere, or on eBay or something, you might be able to get that pattern. But I reckon that would be a lovely quick one, because you know, those ones I do with the piping and everything are quite tailored and do take up a little bit of time to do. So it's nice to get your sizing on something, and then you could just come up and you're good to go. And hopefully, if something doesn't take too long, then we hold interest better, don't we? Although I've done them for quite a few years, that other pattern with all the piping going around there, and you just buy more modern fabric and you can keep it sort of more current that way, and they don't really go out of fashion. You know, it's your style. Some people like loose fitting stuff and some people like it more tailored. Now I'm a bit in between. Like this dress, I wouldn't say is fitted, and I wouldn't say it's too tailored. You know, it's nice and loose, but this one is a bought one. I bought this one in phase 8 in the sale. I'm just trying to show you the sleeves. I bought this one in phase 8, and that was in the sale as well. I'd always look for the sale ones, but I'd look, this one is tiered as well. So when you think of it that way, you think, oh, if they're in the sale, they would take like 3 yards of material. That it's not bad then, paying like £40, but some of them are up 150, some of them, and I'd rather make it than pay that. But this one here, I only like the top bodice in that. I think that'll be nice. You could even go up a little bit shorter with the sleeves. And there's the line drawing of it there. Now, I really quite like the top bodice in that, because you don't have to have all those pleats in that skirt going around there like that, if you can see it. And that one is New Look N6695. Now, before I talk any more, there was one thing I did want to say, because as you know, I haven't been on for a while, and it's a miracle. I've kept my subscribers, and I am so thankful for that. And there is a lovely subscriber called Tristan, and he sends the most amazing comments. He always uplifts me when I read his comment. Even on Christmas Day, we had some friends around, and they were asking me how my channel was going, and my friend had it up because I had my laptop out, and we were reading all the comments, and it was lovely. And recently, Tristan, although I didn't look on there because I thinking, oh well, I haven't been on for a while, I won't have had any comments, and there was another one from Tristan, and he was asking how I was and checking I was all right. And how lovely is that? The minute I seen that, I thought, oh no, that was a couple of weeks ago and I missed it, you know, to answer it. So I thought, I'm going to come on, do my video, and I'm going to give him a big shout out. Thank you ever so much, Tristan. I really, really love your comments. Thank you so much. And keep them coming, because I look for them. And to everyone else as well, I read through, and they always say, you know, you're just entertaining, you know, keep coming on. And I'd think, no, I'm not. Nobody don't want to hear me prattling on. But thankfully, I do get some nice input back. And I don't know, because I've done so many takes on this, because I've been up since 5, and I keep saying and getting muddled, and I've had to read stop. So I don't know if I've mentioned the fact that my carpets weren't right since I had them at Christmas. I can't remember, because I've done so many reruns. I'm probably saying the same thing over 3 or 4 times. I'm going to just pop a little bit of my carpet in so you can see, because they're not wearing so much, but I'm not going to worry or make this a negative video about that at the moment, but I shall I should like a little bit of support to see what people think anyway. And that's ongoing. I'm trying to sort that out, but I'm sure I will. I'm sure it won't be a problem. And that's it with me dresses, but I have got to show you what I've bought in Truro fabric this week. I bought some fabric. Now, this fabric, I do keep saying it's a silky suede. Now, you couldn't have anything more different than that. But it feels, it's got a nice weight to it. It's got a lovely, lovely weight to it. And it feels, oh, it feels lovely. It feels like it's got a lovely shine to it. Well, this side here feels silky and this side here feels suedey. So can you imagine that? And it is lovely. Now, whether or not that will look right in that there a doll dress or something like that, I'm going to find something that's just easy to make. Just all I want is a little v-neck, some raglan sleeves, and a little bit of gathering in the skirt. And then you can either put a little what do they call it when you put a tier on the bottom or not. But this fabric was £32 for 2 yards. So it's about £16.99, something like that. But there you go. Boo. But it's oh, it feels lovely. It feels lovely, that does. So I'm going to make a dress with that, and I'm going to ring off now. Look, you can tell I've been up late. I'm going to stop the video now and pop me going in the sewing shop just to buy that and show you where we went so I could cheer myself up a little bit going out to lunch. And what else was it I was going to show you? Nothing else, I don't think. I think that's it. All right, so I'll be back in a minute. Let you see these little clips. Bye for now. We're on our way up to the Alverton Hotel now for lunch, and then I'm going to go in the sewing shop and have a look for some material. And here we are. This is the Alverton Hotel here in Truro on a really mucky old day. I'll show you the hotel. This is where we like to do at the weekends. At least we haven't got to go and squeeze in a car park somewhere. At least we got free car park here. And here we are. The Alverton Hotel. Here I am, walking in the hotel. So we can have a little bit of lunch to cheer us up on an old wet, mucky Saturday. And then here is the restaurant. Here we go. Here we are outside the window where we used to sit in the summer. Wet and mucky, typical Cornish weather, isn't it? But it's beautiful, this place. I wish I knew the history on it. You know, there is a leaflet here you can pick up that got the full history of this hotel. Might have a browse at that later. And I've got a burger with some chunky chips, and my husband has got carnation chicken sandwich with some fries as well and some cress. That's my husband coming down now to pick me up, and that's my car. See you in a minute in the sewing shop. Now we're coming into the city of Truro. Oh, yeah, I am recording, but I didn't have it on. And we're going into Truro Fabrics now. Never know, might be surprised. Something in there. For a wet and mucky day, there's a lot of traffic about today. Took us ages to actually get into the Alverton Hotel, but we're now going into town and most of the car parks are full. And we're only in March, unless they've all come down for Easter.
Too
Stuck
early.
halfway round the roundabout. I don't know, yeah. They've all come from somewhere. Here we are, Truro Fabrics. I don't quite know what's going on today. There seem to be a lot of tractors driving through the town. All the whistles going and a lot of noise. But I'm more interested in going in the sewing shop.
Sarah might re-look at the pricing. It's just we don't have anything for around.
Here we are. Oh, fighting my way through the town. There's a lot going on today. Don't know what they tractors are in town, but they're all going down through the main street. And here I am. Cool, it's looking well stocked. More than usual. Must have had a big stocking because it's looking well stocked up today. And this is where I buy all my lovely linens and all for my cushions in here. And they used to do a little pile of offcuts, which I used to buy as well. Job to see them, they're stacked up that high. See if we can show you some on top there.
Yeah, 07870 667.
Here we are, these are the pattern books. Don't think any's on sale at the moment. They got some around the other side there. This is all the viscoses, and this is the one I've just bought. Whoops, I might hold the camera still and pull this one out. Now, it looks a bit plain, but when you feel it, it's really got a lovely feel to it. It feels so soft on top, and it is a lovely thick weight for a viscose. And it feels like suede, between a satiny and a suede top. You know, it feels silky, but also got that little texture on top, so I'm happy with that one. We've got all these gorgeous fabrics. This one here is new in. This is Truro Fabrics, and this one's new in. But that one feels ever so thin, and I like a little bit more. And this is a new one in as well. That one there. Seems strange saying a satiny suede finish because one's sounds completely different than the other, but it's difficult to explain that, but I really like it. And they got this one here. Nice pop of colour for the summer. You know, we are going in to that sort of season soon where all your summer stuff will be coming out. And down here, I like one more. This is down in the stretch knits or the viscose knits. See, I've got this at home. This year, I've got this at home. But I found when I sewed with it, it puckered up on the sides because this was so thin. But when I ironed it, it did come out. So don't be put off by it puckering on the sides because it will iron out. And there's the one. I really like this one. I go quite a lot on abstract colours. I really quite like that navy. It's like a navy pebbly. And this one's new. Nice floral one there. That one's new as well. Yeah, this just reminds me of Pebbles. That one there. They used to lie me, or I'm muddling them all up. And then they got, this looks a bit more like velour or this type of stuff. I don't quite know what to do with that. But, yeah. Seem to have a lovely lot in. It's nice and stocked up at the moment, which is lovely. See, I go for these type of colours, but I like these type of colours. You know, anything, but that to me, that feels polyester, and I'm not happy with that. I always like more natural fibres. And down here, these are all your corduroy, or your very fine corduroys. So they've got some new in stock, and there's some linens here that I like. And these are all the new ones in here. Lady pulled them all out for me, which was lovely. I've seen this one in here for a while. Quite like that. Seen that one around for a while, but it's a nice linen. And I've seen this one. I've seen this one online in places, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I could get away with it. And I've seen another linen one. Down here. I pulled it out already. Look, this one here. It looks a bit. I don't want it to look old-fashioned, but this one doesn't quite look old-fashioned. And in fact, it's a lovely linen. I think in the right dress, that could look lovely for summer, you know, with a cream cardi or something. I would pick your pattern wisely for this, because you don't want it to look old-fashioned. You know, find a nice pattern for that. Right. And look up there, look. Wow. All those cotton, eh? Because they do, you know, some beautiful linen in here, which you can make yourself even, you know, with a little bit of lace. They are so lovely. I love this shop, and I've bought a fair bit of bedding in here over the years. And I'll just show you what blanket I bought my daughter for Christmas. I love my bedding. And that's the nicest thing with an embroidering machine. You can, you know, embroider some nice stuff on the bedding. For Sunday lunch now, this is the Royal Duchy. And look at the lovely sunshine we've got today compared to yesterday. Wow. Hi, I hope you liked that video. I've just come on to say goodbye, and I forgot to tell you. It's my birthday tomorrow, 21st of March. I won't say how old I'm going to be. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'm now editing it all so that I can upload it. It generally takes overnight, my broadband. I got fibre optic broadband, which I got down there, right in the corner of the front room down there. Yeah, I got fibre optic broadband, but it's still not 100%, but I don't mind persevering, and I hope you loved my video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.